Okay. So what is awakening? You know, you hear this term bandied around a lot. Awakening, to awaken. It's like it's something very, very special that to be awoken, to awaken to yourself, right? But all it means, literally, this is all it is. You are no longer lost in your own thinking. That's all it means. You're in your own thinking, you're lost to it. So who you think you are is your own thinking, right? 'Cause you're completely in it and you defend it and you act like your life depends on defending yourself. You know, it feels that seriousness, that heaviness, right? And then you open up a gap between you and your thinking. And as that gap opens up, you become aware of your own presence. And in that, there is a state of knowing, self-knowing, and you see thought for what it is. That's it. Nothing so great. What I mean by that is like it's not something wooey or something so amazing. No, it's really, really quite ordinary. You're just no longer lost in your own head. But it's not that it's not like but it's not another thought about that. It's for that moment, you're no longer in there, completely lost. That is awakening. That is spiritual awakening. That grand name, to be spiritually awoken. You know, the few, I don't know, I'm trying to give it that feel, but you know what I mean, right? It's like it's got all that glamour around it. Oh, he's awoken. No, it's just, you're just no longer lost in your own thinking. That's it. And therefore then, when you're not lost in your own thinking, you can enjoy your own presence. You can enjoy life without it running through the filter, everything going through the filter of who you think you are, through the self-seeking mind's thoughts. Crazy, right? That's all it is. And yeah, is it liberation? Yeah, it's true liberation. And then from there, you can see your own thinking. From there, you can know yourself. You can feel the draw of your own being, of your own presence. You can feel the draw of your own presence. You can see the flowers. That's literally it, right? You can see the flowers. I think that's like a really true statement with it. You can now see the beauty of the world. Because the beauty of the world, the sheer depth and awe of the world gets lost because it gets covered up by the madness, meaning your own thoughts, because your own thoughts aren't reality. They're real to you, I get it, but they're not reality. And they feel so heavy and they're so serious. And then the beauty of the world isn't seen. You can't see the flower anymore. You have a thought about a flower. Oh, or you don't even have that. Don't even have a thought about the flower. You don't even see the flower, full stop, because you're so, the mind is racing along. And when I say you, I mean everyone. I'm talking about myself, you, this is happening to us. This is the natural state of us until we can develop the awareness to bring about a gap so we're not completely lost in the bubble, being in that, seeing everything through the bubble of your own thinking, basically having another thought. Because what thought does is it has more thoughts. So what you're doing is you're thinking about your thoughts, you're thinking about life. See what I mean? You can't see life. What you see is what you think. Everything is based around your own thinking then. Is that normal? Yeah. That's what majority is happening to the majority of us, including me. We're all lost in this at times. To one degree or another, we're all in this. And what does it mean then? Awoken, to be enlightened? Wouldn't even go there. It wouldn't even go there. It becomes then a world of another thought. Becomes fantasy world. The world of fantasy. Enlightened, the world of fantasy. Really? Because the reality is, that's not where we're at. Most of us are lost in our own thoughts, and we have moments of a glimpse of awakening like that. At best, that's the truth. I've met a lot of people. That's what's out there. And the majority of people completely lost in their own thoughts. That's it. Yeah. I'm working on an angel at the moment, and what I'm doing is I'm going to have the ground dark, and I'm going to have it from dark here coming up lighter and lighter. This is bronze. Okay, hopefully that answers what awakening is.